door. He was like, if you come to this car, I'm gonna shoot you. If you come to this car, I'm gonna shoot you. Car, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. Waving a gun in my face. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you if you walk on this car.
This encounter raises three distinct legal questions: validity of the investigative detention, Miranda warning, sequencing, and constructive possession. On detention, officers arrived to corroborating eyewitness accounts of a man brandishing a firearm and issuing explicit death threats. Under Terry v. Ohio from 1968, a stop requires only reasonable articulable suspicion. Here, consistent witness testimony, a recovered firearm, and a subject still present at the scene establish full probable cause under Illinois v. Gates, a substantially higher threshold.
But he was right here with the gun flashing at me. As soon as I opened this door, he like, you walk up on
the driver's side or fast?
Driver's side. So he waving it around like this. I said, this is Wendy. Like, you want to her a biggie bag? Like,
put your hands straight up.
Yeah,
Put your hands straight up. And check. Go ahead, man.
It's in the car. She's got it.
Let's see you can back in my car right now, okay?
Yeah, he's driving.
Have a seat.
Hop in the driver. All right, thank you. He's trying to pull off. She got the gun.
25 females trying to leave. Her. Don't.
Stop.
Put the car in park. Put the car in park. Put it in park. Put it in park. Step out. Step out. Okay. Step out. Just step out. We'll explain.
Okay, but what did I do?
We'll explain. Where's the gun?
I don't have. What are you talking about?
Is there a gun in the car?
Stop touching. What? Explain to me what I
Put your
did.
hands behind your back. You're going to be detained while we do this since you want to play these games, okay?
Detained for what? Man, tell me what. None of that. I'm sitting in the driver's seat.
You put the gun up to your face like this.
Who I don't talk to me, girl. You mad because you can't take a order?
Is there a gun in the car?
No, I don't know nothing about that. You pulling up on me, telling me to stop for what?
So
you know nothing about
So why'd
me.
you pull away when I
What?
put your dude in the back of my car?
What the even talking?
You looked right
Stop
at
touching me like
No,
that.
you're detained. Just
Detained
calm
for
down.
what?
Anything
I'm
on you you're not
calm.
supposed to have?
You just came up on my.
Stop. Stop right now.
I'm
You are not in
moving.
control of this situation. We are.
Am I moving?
So stop.
Did she see him pull the gun too?
She never saw me.
No,
He
I
came-
did.
he
I'm
came
not
up-
saying he didn't, but he was. Yeah.
He said he was like this. He had it low, like below the door. He was like, if you come to this car, I'm gonna shoot you. If you come to this car, I'm gonna shoot you. Mind you, he parked right here. As soon as I opened the door, he telling me this.
Do you work for Wendy's?
Yes.
So tell him the same story. He's got a
They
buddy
came
on
to the
camera. I don't.
drive-thru. We just got robbed. We don't have any registers.
Yeah.
We literally just got robbed. So we're telling him we card only. So he places his order. He like y'all rushing her, y'all rushing us, y'all rushing us. Mind you, we're busy. So yes, we're like anything else can we help you? I was taking the order. It was my friend. So he get up to the window, talk about you smart mouth, this, that, and the third. We like. So of course we like, who the f is you talking to? Like we don't get like you can go somewhere else. That's exactly what we told him. Our GM came to the window and he even said, he just told him his total, trying to cash him out, get him out the way. So he pulls up, then he come inside, talk about I'll beat y'all last, cost him word of we all looking like this is Wendy's, you're mad, calling us poor, broke, all that. He comes to the door, he like I know you, Mariah, I know you. First of all, Mariah is my sister. She looks like me, but that's not me. I don't know what beef y'all got. That ain't got shit to do with me. So I came to the door and I'm just like, I'm not Mariah. I don't know what y'all got going. He talk about you come up to this car, I'm gonna shoot you. Waving a gun in my face. So I go in and close the door and I call my sister. I'm like, do you know this man? He's literally waving a gun in my
Was he
face.
in the parking lot? with
He
the
was
gun?
right here, parked right next to the door.
Can you guys get it on the camera?
Yeah, my sister screen recorded him.
Can you guys go pull it up on the camera for us?
You're gonna have, we'll have to ask our GM. But my sister screen recorded him. I had him on camera.
Are you still working?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
on the clock.
So go in. We'll come back in and get your information and talk to you in a second. Can you tell the manager to pull the camera for us?
Yeah, the girl in the passenger seat, she gonna hold the gun up to her face, talk about what you gonna do, what you gonna do. Like,
I got you.
just get her.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have a concealed carry permit?
I can see. Okay, no.
So whose car is that? Because whoever owns that car does. And you told us that was your car.
Well, it's the Tiffany girl. Wait, so I
Okay, so...
I can call them.
Well, hold on, listen to me. So here's the deal, right? So if we were to push this issue with the way you were driving off, we could hit you with a felony.
I didn't drive
Listen to
off.
me,
I
listen
was
to me. Listen to me, okay?
Okay,
Real quick.
Mhm.
Because You're in control of that vehicle, okay? In the driver's seat. You're responsible for everything in that vehicle, to include the gun, okay? So we're going to pull the camera, okay, where you guys were parked. So at any point, this is your chance to be completely honest. Did anybody read you your rights?
No.
Okay, I'm going to read you your rights real quick. Listen to me, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? I need a verbal yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
I need, okay. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
I need to hear it.
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You understand that?
Yes.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You understand that?
Yep.
You can decide at any time to exercise the rights to not answer any questions, make any statements. You understand that?
When am I being arrested?
Right now, you're not. You're just being detained. Okay? I'm just advising you of your rights so you know them, okay?
The second and more consequential issue is Miranda sequencing. The female subject was placed in handcuffs and questioned about the firearm before any Miranda warning was administered. Miranda versus Arizona from 1966 is categorical. Custodial interrogation cannot begin until the subject has been advised of the right to remain silent and the right to counsel. Berkeimer versus McCarty from 1984 defines custody as the point a reasonable person would not feel free to leave. Handcuffs resolve that question. Officers asked substantive questions about the gun, vehicle ownership, and criminal history before the warning was read. Those statements are subject to suppression under the exclusionary rule. The warning's content was adequate. The defect is sequencing alone. There is also a 14th Amendment dimension. Before Miranda was administered, the officer told the handcuffed subject she faced felony exposure as the vehicle's registered renter. Presenting prosecutorial pressure to an unwarned, detained subject raises voluntariness, concerns courts assess under the totality of circumstances. The third issue is constructive possession under Ohio Revised Code Section 2923.16, which prohibits knowingly transporting a loaded firearm in a manner accessible to occupants. Constructive possession is not strict liability. Ohio courts require proof beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant knew the contraband was present and exercised dominion over it. Physical proximity alone is insufficient. The female subject consistently denied knowledge. The gun was beneath the rear passenger seat, not in plain view. Witness accounts alleged she raised the firearm during the confrontation. If surveillance footage confirms that actual possession is established and the knowledge defense is eliminated, that footage is the dispositive evidentiary question in any prosecution of the girlfriend.
So it's Friday, August 9th at 12:43. Okay. But here's the thing. Okay. So when we pull the camera, you're not going to be seen sitting in the car with the gun.
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm asking. Okay?
I'm telling you, that has nothing to do with you. I never got out the vehicle.
It's a yes or no, ma'am. We're not going to see you sitting in the car holding the gun.
No.
Okay. So who did you borrow this car from?
It's a rental.
It's a rental.
Yes, I just said that.
Who did you rent it from?
It's like DL. I don't know.
DL Auto Sales?
Yeah.
Is it rented to
yes,
you?
it's registered to me.
So it's rented out to you. Okay.
That's why I said it's mine.
Okay. So you have no idea about that gun in that car?
No prior arrest, no nothing.
What's that?
No prior arrest, no.
Okay, so who is he to you? Is he your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did the gun end up under the back passenger seat?
I didn't know it was there.
Okay, how long?
You see the car's messy as hell.
Well, how long have you two been riding around in that car?
I've had the car for a minute, but not that long.
Is he in and often with you?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you see happen today?
Bro, they came up tripping. She's on the mic. She's already doing too much. I'm trying to order the food, and she's just saying extra stuff for no reason. Mm-hmm. Then she cuts off the order, saying, "Pull up to the window." Yeah, we had a complaint. Never had to be nothing more than a complaint. She closing the window, saying this and that. All I'm hearing, all in the background, doing too much. Mm-hmm. So we pull up. I never got out the car. He dealt with it as a man should. Okay. So they had nothing to do with me, period. Nothing to do with
Well, the
me.
reason you're involved is because you're with him. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but that has nothing to do with Shanice Antoinette Floyd. You see what I'm saying? I literally drove the car. That's the only thing I'm guilty of.
We're just trying to explain to you what's going on here.
I understand that.
And
I'm
the thing is, okay, so we're kind of in the spot where if he says the gun isn't his, you're in command and control of the car, you're responsible for everything in the car, you could get a felony.
For what?
For improper handling in a motor vehicle.
Improper handling?
Yeah, because you had a loaded gun within reach.
But then how is it in reach if it's not? That's how it's supposed to be carried anyway, right? And then you don't need a CCW for all of that.
No, you're correct. You don't. But now we're talking about a crime was committed. Okay, so we're talking about
crime?
an aggravated menacing was committed with a gun, and we find a gun
At a Wendy's?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mindy, how did I menace?
I didn't.
anybody
Did I
when
say you?
didn't get out the?
Did I say
you're
you?
talking to me.
You're right. I'm just explaining to you what's going on,
Okay.
right? And I'm explaining to you what potentially could have happened.
There was no potential. We were supposed to be getting on.
Okay. So why did he get back out of the car and walk in, and you were going to drive off?
She started talking about people. Nobody cared about people. I don't know what she was talking about.
So why
She
were
came
you
back
trying to
outside.
drive off?
I never drove. You see the car was crooked when you pulled in, correct?
Yeah, but you pulled all the way out here.
Like I said, we were just right here. You see it's slanted. You have to pull out here. Literally.
No, I understand. Why were you pulling off when he was walking back into the Wendy's if you guys are together?
I wouldn't pull. We literally just parked there, right? So I'm crooked. I just pulled from this position to this position.
So
right?
but wouldn't you come straight? Why'd you curve around to leave? I mean, one would
There's another
perceive that
car
you were
right
leaving.
there.
Okay.
It just made sense. Or at least to me.
It really doesn't.
If I'm right here and I'm coming from the drive-thru, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll
I'll pull
park
out
there.
here.
But that's not what we're
follow
talking
you.
about. Because you were in that
I'll pull
spot
in
when
there.
I pulled up.
I wasn't parked. The car was still on.
Okay, that's fine. You were in that spot, though.
But I wasn't fully in the spot.
And then you pulled all the way out over to here because we had to move your car back there.
Yeah, because I seen y'all were pulling in, y'all doing too much, and then I just literally, I didn't go nowhere. Literally, did not go. You can't. Don't do that. Now,
Don't do what?
I did not go nowhere.
Well, you tried to.
Hello.
This is Mariah. This is who he thought I was.
Okay.
Not at all. Hey, can I see his face? Just a little. I'm trying to see who's asking for me.
Give us a second. You came to talk to this your sister?
Yeah, he
just-
thought I was hurt.
Just hang out here for a minute. We'll get it figured
I'm
out.
going to go see if they got the video.
All right. Is McDowell anywhere around?
No.
Somebody
I know
else.
his name.
Are you going to hang out here for a minute?
Yeah, I'll hang out.
I'm playing. I'm not playing. I need a restraining order. Where can I go get one of them at?
Like some girl.
I
Or
really
is-
need one for real. If he came up here and thought she was me and pulled a gun out on her and tried to shoot her up here, I can only imagine if I was behind this counter, he really seen me and about to shoot the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Like, I've seen his face before, but like, I don't know him. I don't know his name. I don't know why he got beef with my sister. That has nothing to do with me. That's the thing, though.
What do
He
you
literally
look like,
told me,
though?
he brown skin. Yeah, he brown skin, kind of chubby. He
I
got
can
a
see his
beard like
face a little
this.
bit. I can't
But I'm
see
saying, though, like, he was literally parked right here up to the curb. Mind you, when I opened this door, I didn't come out here on my bullshit. I said, I'm not Mariah. I don't know I'm like, I'm not Mariah. I swear to God, I'm not Mariah. Though. He waving the gun around like if you walk up to I'm gonna shoot you. Not even trying to listen, though. I'm trying to figure out what is wrong.
Where was he with the gun? Inside the car or was he inside the restaurant?
Inside the car with the gun. And then when he see me get on the phone, I didn't even call y'all. That's the thing. I was on the phone with her.
Yeah.
So I seen y'all pull in. I'm like, dang, somebody else must have called the police, but it was a lady behind me hearing him say, I'm gonna shoot you if you walk on this car. So she probably did call, but I never called y'all. I was on the phone with my sister, trying to figure out who he was.
So what was he saying to you through the window?
She had a gun.
He came through the yeah, she did. That's not. It's probably a rental, but no, they came through the drive-thru and they was like, we being rushed. Da 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 da. Then he was like, da da da. You some smart mouth. So then this is Wendy's on this market in Akron at that. So we like, we was cussing at him. We was like, who the are you talking to? Like, you could go somewhere else to order. Our GM, our general manager even told him that. Like, he came to the total, like, this is your total. You're gonna pay. He pulled off. He pulled up right here to the door. Came inside. I'll beat your ass. Da 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 da. Call some y'all. We can wait. We can do this. It's whatever. Da 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 da. Talking all that hard shit. Like, it's females though. It's all
Real
females.
quick,
in there.
where do you think that you or your sister?
In there, he came in there. He was like,
She used to work
he
here.
came up to the counter. He was arguing. Everybody behind the counter ignoring him. He's still going like, da-da-da, I'll beat your ass. So now you getting to me. Cause you're not about to put your hands on me. You're a grown ass man. Do you see how little I am compared to you? You're big as
Yeah.
So he like, I'm like, who are you talking to? He was like, da-da-da, yeah, I know you Mariah. I'm like, I'm not
Don't look
Mariah.
nothing like
He was like,
you.
yes, you is. Mariah, da-da-da. I'm like, Mariah's my sister. So like, what? So then my manager told me to go in the back. He got off the car and walked in the establishment and he see y'all pull up. And then she grabbed the gun, she put it up to her face, like, call who? So then I just leave the door closed and I walk back here. Y'all
He grabbed the gun and put it up to her face.
Yes, and said, call who, call who. Like, she took off his lap when I came inside because she see me on the phone. I flipped the camera only because I was trying to ask my sister if she knew him.
And she was on the passenger side.
She was in the passenger side when she did that. He didn't get out the car and walk inside. So he seen whoever police car pulled up first. When he seen y'all, he stopped the car right there, got out, started walking inside. She hopped in the driver's seat and then she tried to pull off. That's why I told y'all, like, no. She the one that just had the gun in her hand.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you want to see now?
She literally just told me she was going to shoot me.
Listen.
He told me he was going to shoot me. So what can I do, honestly?
Well, are you willing to go down and sign charges? Yeah. I'll bust this
on her
out.
too, though, because
So
she put the gun up to her face, talking about hello.
The problem is we had more people for him. Mm-hmm. At this point, we don't have. If you guys pull the video and we can see it on the video, we can come back at a later time.
Okay.
All right.
See, I'm on the phone right now. She's got the video. She's watching it right now.
I'm gonna start this.
All right.
He's got one out of Cotton Falls Center. Check it.
Okay. Listen, I want to restrain her. I want to restrain her.
She's got a file for him.
Who? Why can't I file for it? He
Yeah,
thought
you-
he could come
yeah,
up
you-
here and shoot
okay.
her because he thought it was
Listen,
me.
then you got to go down and file for it.
We don't even know his name.
At all. We
Yep.
don't know nothing.
I don't know.
We're going to do a written report.
Yeah, and we'll give you a copy of the incident
she-
report number, and you'll be able to pull it.
Like,
Okay.
did she see his face, though?
We're not gonna do all that.
No, we're not. Nobody's trying to yell. She literally just wants to see who it is so she could do that. Look, don't say nothing. See, if you tell me, that's it. That's all.
That's on you, sir. Huh? Okay. Yeah, sure. Go on in. Okay. You're going to be arrested. Okay. And you're going to go to the county. All right. And you have a warrant out of Cuyahoga Falls. Okay. So either way, you weren't going to leave today. No, I'm just letting you know you have a warrant. Either way, you weren't going to be able to leave because Cuyahoga Falls is probably going to want you on the warrant. But because we're sending you to the county, you're just going to go to the county and deal with it.
All right. What y'all talking to me?
Aggravated menacing
What, like talking shit?
with the guy. Okay.
So what's that?
It's a misdemeanor of the first degree. And we're taking the gun. Okay. Well, we have to.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I thought with them releasing me, I'm thinking.
When you got pulled over,
Yeah.
did they tell you about your warrant in Toledo?
They didn't tell me where he was at. They just said I had a warrant out of Ohio.
So you knew you had a warrant in the state of Ohio? Somewhere in the state of Ohio?
Somewhere. I thought it was misdemeanor traffic ticket. I don't got a license.
Okay, but you knew of it and you just didn't turn yourself in. You didn't look
Oh,
into it.
no, it went.
For the male subject, Ohio Revised Code Section 2903.21 requires 4 elements: knowing conduct, inducement of the victim's belief, threatened serious physical harm, and a specific target. A loaded firearm was displayed while explicit death threats were made in the presence of multiple witnesses. Every element is satisfied on this record. Ohio Revised Code Section 2923.13 prohibits any person with a prior violent felony conviction from knowingly having or carrying a firearm. The subject had an outstanding California warrant involving aggravated manslaughter, establishing the predicate conviction. Violation is a felony of the 3rd degree up to 36 months state imprisonment with parallel federal exposure under 18 United States Code Section 922G of up to 10 years. On the vehicle search, under United States v. Ross, officers with probable cause may search any area of a vehicle where the item sought could reasonably be found. The automobile exception applied here without complication. Utah v. Streif from 2016 further holds that outstanding arrest warrants sufficiently attenuate any arguable investigative defect, substantially narrowing the defense's suppression arguments. The male subject receives a D, aggravated menacing with a displayed firearm, felon in possession of that same weapon, and multiple outstanding warrants knowingly ignored. Every element of both charges is met. There are no legal mitigating factors of substance. The female subject receives a B+. She maintained composure, did not physically resist, and raised a constructive possession defense with genuine legal merit. Her exposure is real, but contested, and it turns entirely on whether external evidence establishes actual knowledge of the firearm. The lead officer receives a B. Witness collection was thorough, the firearm was properly secured, and charges were correctly identified. The Miranda sequencing error, however, introduced suppression vulnerability into an otherwise strong prosecution. In a straightforward handcuff detention, that error was avoidable. The department receives a B-. The operational response was sound. The Miranda sequencing error in an unambiguous custodial situation signals a training gap that in-service review should address before it surfaces in a more consequential case. 3 lessons from this encounter. First, Miranda timing is non-negotiable handcuffs equal custody as a matter of law, and questioning before the warning creates suppression issues that weaken prosecutions built on strong independent evidence. Second, constructive possession requires proof of knowledge misstating that standard taints voluntariness of subsequent statements. Third, confirm warrant status early. An active arrest warrant independently justifies detention and narrows suppression arguments under Streif. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.